Don't say we don't cover the big ones. You're about to reveal the nominees for Perth's best steak sandwich.
That's exactly right. I am right here at the Karalee on Preston. For those locals, you'll know the view. Isn't it beautiful, Timbo, here in Como? Okay, now Chef Mickey is going to cook for us a steak sandwich, which is a finalist in WA's Best Steak Sandwich, run by the Australian Hotels Association. Step in, Mickey. But Mickey's also, Tim, the carryover champion from last year. So this is going to be an awesome steak sandwich. Mickey, there is a lot at stake.
It is, yep.
Oh,
tell me about it.
Yeah. He's so nervous to be cooking live on TV. I'm sorry, Mickey. All right, are you ready to go in the kitchen?
Yes, excited.
Okay, the next time you're going to see Mickey and I, it's at the kitchen, and we're going to be cooking a steak sandwich, one of the best in WA, and then we're going to try it. Back to you, Tim.
Good stuff, Lisa. Catch you soon. Welcome back. Let's go back to Lisa Fernandez this morning on a stakeout. Lisa.
Hang on 1 second, Tim. Mickey, get that steak on. Let's go. Alrighty, Mickey's put the steak on because we are here to find out how to make the best steak sandwich. Mickey is carryover champion for WA's Best Steak Sandwich 2014. He is cooking here right now to give us a sneak peek into what they do here at the Karalee on Preston, because he is one of the finalists, Tim, okay? Now, as you can see, Mickey is pretty damn serious about his steak. Mickey, tell us, while it's cooking, I know, look at him. Mickey, tell us what's so good about your steak here at the Karalee on Preston.
It is WA's best black Angus sirloin, 200 grams.
Okay.
Fully denuded.
Yep.
It's got beautiful marbling in it. We just season it with the salt. We got fresh bread which comes every day from our baker.
Okay.
We have a Gouda cheese.
Yep.
We make our own homemade barbecue sauce.
Yes, oh,
porcini mushrooms.
All right.
We got some bourbon onions.
Actually made with what kind of bourbon?
Jim Beam.
Well, there you have it.
Jim Beam. So probably about 4 shots. Of bourbon to start your morning.
Okay, Mickey's just turned over the steak. So if you want to see how a good steak's made, also check out Mickey. Now, Mickey, how do I get this? Is this...
Yeah, get the chips in, please, Chef.
Okay, get the... Mickey said I could do the chips. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to help bring this steak sandwich together, Tim. And do I need to turn on the oil?
No, it's all good. Just put the chips in, yep.
Okay, radio. Hold on.
It's all ready to go.
I just want you to know, Mickey, I've never done anything like this before.
Just don't in your hand. Make sure you got tea towel in your hand.
Okay, got tea towel in my hand, yeah?
Yes,
and what do I do?
Drop it in.
What do you mean?
Drop it in.
Okay.
Drop it in.
I can do it.
Yes.
Yeah, and do we want to turn it on a bit more?
It is gone. Look, it's gone flat today on me.
Okay, all right, that's all right.
It's gone flat on me. Well, we don't have chips today.
We won't have chips. No, Mickey's saying we're not going to have chips. Don't worry about it.
No chips with the steak sandwich. That's right.
On TV. Mickey,
well,
God damn.
I want chips anyway, Liz.
Okay, so what else?
Who eats chips at 7 a.m. in the morning anyway?
That's what he just said. Who eats chips anyway? All right, so Mickey, what are you doing? Talk us through this.
Okay, so I've got steak on, I've got cheese on, I've got onions on, and that it goes in the salamander.
Okay,
so melt the cheese.
Yes.
Now, we get the bread ready.
Yep, okay.
Over here. So I've got homemade barbecue sauce.
Yep, right.
That goes on.
Yep.
That goes on.
Yep.
Rocket.
Okay, is that like a secret recipe that you've got going on there?
It is, yes. It is porcini mushrooms, dried porcini mushrooms.
Oh, yum.
And then we got some Italian-style tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
So they're marinated in basil, garlic, shallots.
Are you feeling this steak sandwich already,
so much.
Tim?
Never too early.
Because it smells amazing in here. All right.
And there you go.
Okay, hold on, wait 1 sec. Let's have a look at this. Oh, well, that's just...
And it's all ready.
Okay.
I just need to grab my knife.
He's just getting his knife. He's going to cut it and we're going to plate it up. We're going to move that. So, Mickey, just tell me, just quickly, when you had to come up with the steak sandwich for this particular competition, did you do it yourself? Did you come up with the sauce recipe, with how you're going to do it, and you're pretty serious about it, and here it is?
It is, yeah. Well, what we actually wanted was, when you go to barbecue, there is bourbon, there is alcohol, there are onions, there's steak, cheese, and a lot of people. So I put together all these ingredients in one steak sandwich, so you get a barbecue feeling once you're eating it. So once you will try it, you will feel that sensation of the punch from the bourbon, and also the porcini mushrooms, barbecue, true Aussie sandwich.
Okay, so here it is. The steak sandwich at the Karalee on Preston, made by Chef Mickey. It's a finalist in the AHA Best Steak Sandwich WA Awards, and we're going to try it in the weather. I'll be back shortly, Tim.
It's a thing of beauty, Lace. Look at it.
What?
Good stuff.
Oh, it is a thing of beauty, isn't it? All right, all the
Amazing.
weather
I'm
details
jealous.
up with Mickey right here in about 2 minutes.
Good stuff. Thank
All right,
you,
I'll
Lise.
see you soon. But we have seen a steak sandwich from Mickey. He's a finalist in the Best Steak Sandwich WA. So, guys, let's grab a steak sandwich. Let's do it, because that'll be totally, totally awesome.
Hang
Okay.
on.
Well, hold on. Just wait. Well, hold on. Well, where's Mickey and mine? Mickey, do you know what? What happened? Okay, we're going to have to make another steak sandwich for us.
Yep.
And I will be finding another steak sandwich place afterwards. We're heading to CY O'Connor. So
I'm going
back
to say
to
you could have just
Tim.
enjoyed the chips, Lise, but didn't work out, did it?
I know, but apparently even I can't make chips. I'm so
Who knew?
awesome. Thanks,
Lise.
Mickey. You're
We'll see you in
amazing.
an hour. Our own Lisa Fernandez is on a mission this morning, sampling steak sandwiches in our southern suburbs. It's all in the name of finding Perth's best. It's a hard job, but someone has to do it.
Okay, so Tim, I'm here with Chef Gavin Wright at the Seaway O'Connor Village Tavern in Piara Waters. Gav, are you ready to actually cook a steak sandwich? Do it right now.
I'm ready to go.
Okay,
Lisa.
let's get the steak. Where have we put it? Oh, just over here.
Beautiful.
Perfect. All right, stick it on. Now, tell us about the steak that you use in your steak sanger.
Okay, we're using a village green rump, which
Yes.
is beef which is sourced from our very own cattle farms here in Pinjarra, down the road from Piara Waters.
So you grow your own cows, essentially.
We do indeed.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
All right, now what else goes in the steak sanger as that cook? How long is that going to take to cook?
That's going to take about a minute and a half.
What part of the...
This is off the rump, which is kind of off the front end part of the
Okay.
leg. And the rump gives us some tenderness
Yes.
through aging of the beef, and we also it gives a lot of flavour.
Okay, and what else do you use?
In the sandwich, we use some smoked speck, which I'll put on now.
Okay, put that on. Yep, you put that on. Perfect.
This is from Euro-style small goods in Bibra Lake. and
Yeah,
they-
beautiful. Local.
Local, yeah, for
That's
sure.
the message I'm getting
Yep.
here. And what about the onions? What have you done with them?
The onions are cooked in a little bit of our own rendered down beef fat from our own animals
Oh,
with
nice.
salt and pepper and some
Okay.
fresh chilli.
Now, look, I've got to be honest with you. I did try this at the other place, you know, your competition, because they're a nominee as well,
Yep.
and that was making the chips. But check this out, Tim. I think we've got it worked out. Gav, can I do this?
Go for your life.
Okay, ready. The chips are in. And what do I do, Gavin? Just put it in?
Yeah, just drop them down.
Oh, there they go. The chips are... Gavin, how long do I cook it for?
Cook them for about a minute and a half until they're nice and crispy.
Oh, okay, no worries. Is that... Can I let that go then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or do I have to hold it there?
No, leave it there.
Oh, mate, I've never cooked chips before. Okay, so that just stays there?
For sure.
For about a minute and a half. Okay, so...
Okay, we're about to flip this steak over,
Okay, let's flip the steak. Brilliant.
and we've got some nice char markings on there.
Okay, so while that's cooking, Gav,
Yep.
do we need to slice the bread or anything like that?
Bread's already sliced. We're going to pop that into the oven,
Okay,
which is
let's
over there.
do that. Okay.
Go straight into the oven. We're going to toast that up.
How long do you toast it for?
Toast for about a minute,
Okay,
and then
excellent.
out.
Alrighty.
Next we're going to do is put the onions on the steak, just to warm them through. The warmth of the steak should help melt these down and warm them through.
Now, would the chips be done now, Gav?
Not quite.
Okay, well, we are working on a time limit, Gav. So we
Okay.
Okay, so if we pull the bread out the oven, that'll do. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, steak's coming off,
Okay.
bacon on.
I tell you right now, Tim, you can smell that, and that smells absolutely unbelievable.
A little bit of cheese,
Yes.
and in the oven for 20 seconds, just to melt that cheese off.
Yes, yum.
And while that's done, we'll set up the steak sandwich.
Okay, sounds fantastic. All right, so what's your method? Let's have a look at it.
Very simple. Just get that cheese out of the way. A little bit of tomato relish on the bottom of the bread, and this bread comes from Little Home Bakery,
Yep.
which is in Morley. They do all our paninis for us.
Okay.
Once that's done, we get our béarnaise sauce, which goes on the top,
Yep.
just over like that. It sits on the top.
Okay, fantastic.
A little bit of fresh rocket, also sourced locally.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to finish off these chips because I reckon I'm all about the chips. Never actually made chips before. Oh, look at that. Hot oil and Lisa, I'm not quite sure.
A little bit of seasoning.
A little bit of seasoning. I'm seasoning it up. Yep. Look at that. A little bit
And
more
if you
seasoning.
could put a little bit of
Put a few of the chips in there.
Yeah, through the
I can
tongs.
do that.
Yep.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, so we're going to lay some tomato down on
Yep.
this part of the bread,
Yep.
and I'll pinch those tongs back off you.
There you
Beautiful.
go. Okay, almost done.
This should be ready. So that Swiss
Never-
cheese is melted up down nicely.
Okay, beautiful.
Onto the bottom of the bread.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
Béarnaise sauce is already on.
And
Over
we
like
have
that.
here at the Seaway O'Connor Village Tavern their version of a steak sandwich, which is a finalist in WA's Best Steak Sandwich. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Lisa.
No worries. Nice chips.
Beautiful.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?